Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Slow English Channel. I'm Emily, and I'm so happy you're here today.
And I'm Paul. Always great to be here with you. So, Emily, I heard today's topic is something we all love, or maybe not.
You're right, Paul. Today we're talking about jobs. How to talk about your job in English.
That's perfect, because everyone at some point gets this question. What do you do?
Exactly. And it's one of the most common questions in everyday English. So let's make sure our friends can answer it confidently.
Totally. But before we start, if you enjoy learning English this way, with real stories and warm conversations, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment your favorite job word below.
Beautiful. Now, let's begin with a simple but interesting question. How did you get your job?
Good question. My first real job was at a coffee shop. I got it because my friend worked there.
Oh, really? That sounds fun. So you didn't apply online?
No. It was very simple. My friend said, "Hey, we need help this weekend." And I said, "Sure, I can make coffee."
That's how many jobs start, by saying yes to something small.
Exactly. I learned a lot there. How to talk to customers, how to smile even when I was tired, and how to clean up a mountain of coffee cups.
That's a great example. You see, learners, when you want to say how you got your job, you can say things like, I applied online, my friend helped me, or I got it through an interview.
Right. For example, I got my job through LinkedIn. Or I sent my resume and got a call.
Let's practice together. Repeat after me. I got my job through a friend.
I got my job through a friend.
Nice. One more. I applied online and got an interview.
I applied online and got an interview.
Perfect. Remember, your story doesn't have to be big. Even small details make it real.
Yeah, like I needed money for my studies, so I started working part-time.
Exactly. That's a great sentence. Learners, you can use I started working or I decided to work to sound natural.
Emily, how about you? How did you get your first job?
Mine was a little funny. I wanted to be a teacher since I was a child, but my first job wasn't in a school.
Oh, what was it then?
I worked at a bookstore. I loved books, and I thought maybe this is close enough.
That's nice. So you were surrounded by stories all day.
Yes, and one day, a woman came in looking for English books for her kids. She asked me if I could help them learn English.
And that's how it began.
Exactly. That small moment changed everything. That's how I got my teaching job.
That's such a warm story. It shows that sometimes your dream job starts in an unexpected place.
Yes. Learners, think about your first job. How did you get it? Say it out loud right now.
And if you can, write it in the comments. We'd love to read your stories.
Now, let's move to the next question. What's a normal day at work like for you, Paul?
Okay. My current job is as a video editor. So my day starts with coffee. Always coffee.
I knew you'd say that.
Then I open my laptop, check messages from my team, and plan the editing tasks. I usually spend a few hours cutting videos, adjusting sound, and watching the same clips again and again.
That sounds both creative and tiring.
Yes, Sometimes my eyes feel like they're made of pixels, but I love seeing the final result when everything fits perfectly with music and timing.
That's wonderful. When you describe your daily routine at work, you can use the simple present tense. For example, I start work at 9. I check emails. I edit videos.
Oh yeah, that's helpful. So if someone asks, "What do you do at work?" I can say, "I edit videos and create content."
Exactly. Simple and clear. Let's practice. Repeat after me. I start work at 9.
I start work at 9.
I check emails and reply to messages.
I check emails and reply to messages.
Nice job! And if you want to sound more natural, you can add small details, like I usually have coffee before meetings.
Or I often listen to music while I work.
Perfect. Learners, what about you? What's a normal day at work like for you? Think about 3 things you do every day.
You can even say them out loud now. It's good speaking practice.
Exactly. Speaking out loud helps your brain connect faster with English.
And don't worry about mistakes. They're proof that you're trying.
That's right. Every mistake is a step closer to confidence.
Emily, can I tell a short story about a normal day that went not so normal?
Of course, those are the best stories.
So, one Monday morning, I was editing a video for a client. Everything was fine, music, timing, effects, until my laptop suddenly froze.
Oh no!
Yes, I hadn't saved anything for 2 hours. I panicked. I prayed. I clicked undo like 100 times.
Did it work?
No, I lost everything. But I learned one valuable lesson. Always save your work.
That's a lesson for life and English learning too. Always save your progress, your notes, your new words, your recordings.
Yes, because every word you learn is like a small file in your brain.
And if you practice every day, soon you'll have a full language folder.
I love that metaphor.
All right, let's help our listeners describe their own workday.
Good idea. Let's give them a mini practice.
Say this. I start work at 8.
I start work at 8.
I have lunch with my coworkers.
I have lunch with my coworkers.
I finish work at 5 and go home.
I finish work at 5 and go home.
Wonderful!
If you repeat these sentences every day, you'll sound more fluent each time.
Exactly. Language grows slowly, but beautifully, like a tree.
So keep watering it with practice, patience, and good podcasts like this one.
Nicely said, Paul.
So, Paul, we've talked about how you got your job and what your day looks like. But now comes the real question. Do you like your job?
That's a good one. I'd say yes, most of the time.
Only most of the time?
Yeah, I mean, I love being creative, editing videos, and telling stories through images. But sometimes deadlines make me crazy.
I get that. Every job has those stressful days.
Exactly. You know, when clients say, "Can you finish this by tonight?" And I've just started the project.
I know that feeling. Teaching has those moments too.
Really? But you always seem so calm.
Trust me, there are days when I drink 3 cups of coffee just to survive.
Okay, that's relatable. So, Emily, do you like your job?
I do. I really do. I love helping people find their confidence in English. Seeing a student smile after saying something correctly, that's the best part.
That sounds beautiful.
It is. But like you, I also have hard days. Sometimes students feel down. They say things like, I can't do this.
Oh, that's tough. What do you say to them?
I tell them, you can. You just don't believe it yet. Because learning takes time, just like building a career.
Wow, that's powerful.
And you know what, Paul? You can use very simple sentences to talk about liking or disliking your job. For example, I like my job because it's interesting. Or I don't like my job because it's stressful.
Right. Or, I enjoy working with people. I hate working late. Simple, clear, and true.
Exactly. Learners, let's practice together. Repeat after me. I like my job because it's fun.
I like my job because it's fun.
I don't like my job because it's stressful.
I don't like my job because it's stressful.
Great. You can also say, I enjoy helping people, or I love learning new things at work.
Those are great expressions to sound natural and positive.
Yes, because English speakers often use emotional words when they talk about work.
Right, like rewarding, challenging, boring, or creative.
Exactly. Vocabulary spotlight. Let's highlight 3 words here.
Oh, I love this part. Go ahead, Emily.
Word 1, rewarding. It means something that gives you a good feeling because you helped someone or achieved something. Example, teaching is rewarding because I see my students grow.
Nice. Word 2, challenging. It means something is hard but interesting. Example, editing videos is challenging but fun.
Perfect. And word 3, stressful. It means something makes you feel nervous or under pressure. Example, meeting deadlines can be stressful.
So learners, now you can say, my job is rewarding, or my job is stressful sometimes.
Exactly. Real English you can use right now.
Emily, do you remember your most stressful day as a teacher?
Oh, yes. It was my first day teaching a big class. I was so nervous that I forgot the students' names after 1 minute.
That happens to me even with my own cousins.
Same here. But then something sweet happened. A student came up after class and said, "You look nervous, but you teach with heart."
That's so kind.
It made me realize something important. People don't remember your mistakes. They remember your warmth.
That's true, especially in English learning.
Exactly. So, to our listeners, if you ever feel nervous when you speak, remember, your heart speaks louder than your mistakes.
Wow, that's the quote of the day.
Maybe it is.
You know, sometimes I wonder what makes a job truly enjoyable.
Good question. What do you think?
For me, it's freedom, the feeling that I can be creative and express myself.
I like that. For me, it's connection. When I feel I'm helping someone or making their day better.
That's a good point. So maybe it's not just what you do, but how you feel doing it.
Yes, and that's something learners can also use in English. You can say, I feel happy when I help customers. Or, I feel tired after long meetings.
That's great practice. Emotions make language real.
Exactly. So let's try it together. Repeat after us. I feel proud when I finish a project.
I feel proud when I finish a project.
I feel tired after long meetings.
I feel tired after long meetings.
Beautiful. These small sentences help you express your daily emotions clearly.
And they make your conversations more human, not robotic.
Exactly. English is not just about grammar. It's about feelings, stories, and connection.
Can I tell you something funny about why I like my job, Emily?
Please do.
Okay, when I finish editing a video, I always play it for my cat.
Wait, your cat watches your videos?
Yes, he just sits there, staring at the screen. I say, "Do you like it, Mr. Whiskers?" And if he doesn't walk away, I take it as a good sign.
That's adorable. Your cat is basically your first audience.
Exactly. And that's why I love my job. Even if only my cat claps, I feel proud.
That's the spirit. Learners, you can say, I feel proud of my work. It means you're happy with what you do.
Yes, whether you make videos, teach, drive, cook, or clean, pride in your work gives you power.
Beautifully said.
So, let's ask our listeners now. Do you like your job? Why or why not?
Take a moment to think. And if you want, write your answer in the comments below. We love reading your stories.
And don't be afraid to be honest. If you don't like your job, that's okay too.
Yes, because being honest helps you understand what you really want next, your dream job.
Perfect transition. I know what's coming next.
Yes. Our next topic, what's your dream job?
Before we go there, let's summarize a bit.
Good idea. Today, we learned to talk about how we feel about our jobs.
We practiced sentences like, I like my job because it's fun, and I feel tired after meetings.
We also learned 3 great words: rewarding, challenging, and stressful.
And the golden reminder, your heart speaks louder than your mistakes.
Exactly.
So, now, let's dream a little.
Yes. Time to open that beautiful topic. What's your dream job?
All right, Paul, let's dream big. What's your dream job?
My dream job? Honestly, I've thought about this since I was a kid. I always wanted to be a storyteller, someone who makes people feel something through words or videos.
That's beautiful. And you're kind of living that dream already, aren't you?
Maybe halfway. I'm not famous or anything, but when someone comments, "Your video made my day," that's the best feeling ever.
That's real success, Paul. You don't need a big title. You just need a big heart.
Exactly. What about you, Emily? What's your dream job?
My dream job is what I'm doing right now, teaching English, but not in a classroom. I want to teach people all around the world through videos, stories, and conversations.
And you're doing that too. Look at us, 2 dreamers who somehow made their dreams real.
Yes, and the best part is we get to share them with our listeners.
Right. Learners, now it's your turn. What's your dream job? Don't worry about grammar, just speak from your heart.
Yes, you can start like this. My dream job is to be a, and then add your word. For example, my dream job is to be a teacher.
Or my dream job is to be a chef. Or my dream job is to be a designer.
Exactly. And if you want to sound more natural, you can also say, I'd love to be a, like, I'd love to be a travel blogger.
That sounds great. Let's do a mini practice. Repeat after me. My dream job is to be a pilot.
My dream job is to be a pilot.
I'd love to be a teacher.
I'd love to be a teacher.
Nice. Now, think for a second. What would your dream job let you feel every day?
Ooh, I love that question because it's not just what we want to do, it's why we want to do it.
Yes, maybe your dream job makes you feel free, happy, or proud.
For me, it's connection. I want to connect people through language.
And for me, it's creativity. I want to build something new every day.
That's so true. Learners, you can use sentences like, I want a job where I can help people, or I want a job that makes me happy.
Right. Use where and that to describe your dream job naturally.
Let's practice together.
Repeat after me. I want a job where I can travel.
I want a job where I can travel.
I want a job that makes me proud.
I want a job that makes me proud.
Beautiful.
You know, Emily, when I was younger, I thought dream jobs were about money or status.
Me too. But now we realize it's about meaning.
Exactly. It's about waking up excited, not just showing up because you have to.
Yes. And that's something important for English learners too, because your dream job might need English.
Oh, that's true. Maybe you want to work abroad or talk to international clients or even watch movies without subtitles.
Yes, English can open doors. Doors to new jobs, friends, and dreams.
That's why we're here, to help you open those doors one word at a time.
Exactly. So even if you're not in your dream job yet, every sentence you learn brings you closer.
Oh, I love that. That's a great mindset.
Speaking of dreams, Paul, do you remember the first time someone asked you, "What do you want to be when you grow up?"
Yes, I said I wanted to be a superhero.
Of course you did. What kind of superhero?
The kind who fixes Wi-Fi for everyone in the city, because nothing makes people panic faster than bad Wi-Fi.
That's both funny and true.
But seriously, I think that dream never really died. I still like helping people solve problems, just not with a cape.
That's beautiful. Learners, even if your dream changes, the feeling behind it usually stays the same.
Yes, maybe you wanted to be a singer, but now you just love making people happy.
Exactly. The dream evolves, but the heart stays the same.
So if you don't know your dream job yet, that's okay. Keep doing what you love, and the path will show itself.
That's so true. And English can be a bridge, a way to reach that dream faster.
You know, Emily, talking about dream jobs reminds me of one student I met online.
Oh, tell me about them.
Her name was Hannah. She worked in a small shop and studied English at night. One day she said, "Paul, my dream job is to be a flight attendant, but my English isn't good enough."
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yes. So I told her, don't wait to be perfect. Start preparing today.
That's great advice. What happened next?
6 months later, she sent me a photo, her first day in uniform at the airport. She said, "I'm living my dream. Thank you for believing in me."
That's amazing, Paul.
Yeah, it still gives me goosebumps. It made me realize sometimes your English teacher believes in you before you believe in yourself.
That's exactly why we do this.
Yes, and that's why we say to our listeners, keep learning, keep dreaming. You never know what door will open next.
All right, let's have a small dream practice moment.
Okay.
Repeat after us. My dream job is to help people.
My dream job is to help people.
I want a job where I can travel the world.
I want a job where I can travel the world.
I'd love to be a person who makes others smile.
I'd love to be a person who makes others smile.
Beautiful.
If you said those sentences out loud, congratulations. You're already practicing your English and your mindset.
Exactly. Every time you speak your dream, you make it more real.
So true.
Before we wrap up, let's share one English tip related to dreams.
Sure.
When you talk about future hopes, you can use I want to, I'd like to, or I'd love to.
Right. For example, I want to start my own business.
Or I'd love to work in another country.
And I'd like to improve my English and meet new people.
Perfect. Small phrases, big dreams.
Exactly.
Paul, before we finish, let's do one quick reflection. What's one thing your dream job has taught you about life?
Patience. Success takes time, just like editing a long video. You can't rush the beauty.
That's deep. For me, it's empathy. Teaching taught me that everyone has their own story, and kindness always helps people learn faster.
That's so true. And maybe that's the real dream. Not the job itself, but the person you become while doing it.
Exactly.
So, to everyone listening, your dream job isn't far. It's already inside you. You just need to speak it out loud.
Yes, and keep learning English because your words can take you anywhere. So, Paul, we've talked about how we got our jobs, what our days look like, what we like or dislike, and even our dream jobs. It's been such a beautiful conversation.
Yes, it really has. It's funny how talking about work can become a talk about life.
Exactly, because jobs are not just about money. They're about purpose, learning, and growth.
That's so true. And when you talk about your job in English, you're not just practicing words. You're sharing your story.
Yes, every sentence is a small piece of who you are. I teach. I help. I create. I dream.
Beautifully said.
Thank you. I think people often forget how much meaning those simple sentences can carry.
Yes, sometimes learners say, "My English is too simple," but simple doesn't mean weak. Simple is powerful.
Exactly. When you say, I love my job, it's short, but it's real.
Yes, real English, real emotion.
All right, let's take a moment to help our listeners review everything we learned today.
Great idea. Let's do a quick recap.
First, we talked about how you got your job. You can say things like, I applied online, or I got my job through a friend.
Then we practice talking about a normal day at work. Sentences like, I start work at 9, I check my emails, or I finish work at 5.
After that, we discussed how you feel about your job. You can say, I like my job because it's interesting, or I don't like it because it's stressful.
We also learned some great vocabulary, rewarding, challenging, and stressful.
And finally, we dreamed a little about your dream job. You can say, my dream job is to be a doctor, or I'd love to be a singer.
Exactly. And we also practiced using where and that, like, I want a job where I can learn new things, or I want a job that makes me proud.
Perfect recap.
But more than vocabulary, I hope our listeners learned something deeper, that every job, no matter how small, has value.
Yes, whether you're teaching, driving, cleaning, or designing, you're contributing something to the world.
And that's something to be proud of.
Exactly. Paul, when I think about work, I think about all the people who wake up early every day, maybe tired, maybe unsure, but they still show up.
Yes, that takes courage. Sometimes showing up is the hardest part.
True. And learning English is the same. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep showing up, one word at a time.
That's a perfect message, Paul.
Thanks. And I hope our listeners feel proud today, because if you're here, learning, listening, and trying, you're already improving.
Absolutely. Even if you remember just one new phrase, you've grown.
Yes. So let's remind them of that golden line we always say.
Oh, I know which one. Ready?
Ready.
One English sentence today is one step closer to confidence tomorrow.
Beautiful.
It really is. Now, before we end, let's do one final mini practice together.
Okay, friends, repeat after us slowly. Feel every word.
I like my job because I help people.
I like my job because I help people.
I want a job where I can learn new things.
I want a job where I can learn new things.
My dream job is to make the world a better place.
My dream job is to make the world a better place.
Wonderful. If you said those sentences out loud, smile. You just practiced real English with heart.
Yes, you're not just learning English, you're learning to express who you are.
Exactly. You know, Emily, today's talk reminded me of something my dad used to say.
Oh, what did he say?
He said, "Work hard in silence, let your growth make the noise."
Wow, that's powerful. I love that.
Yeah, and I think it fits English learning perfectly. You don't need to shout your progress, just keep going quietly, and one day, everyone will see it.
That's such a good reminder. So, to everyone listening, be patient with your journey. Every small effort counts.
Yes, you're doing better than you think.
And we're proud of you.
Always. All right, before we say goodbye, let's quickly share our final encouragement of the day.
Sure.
If you ever feel lost in your job or in your English, just remember, you don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to take the next step.
Yes. One step, one word, one day at a time. Exactly.
So, friends, if you learned something today or if this talk made you smile, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and leave us a comment.
Tell us in the comments, what's your dream job? We'd love to read your answers.
And don't forget to subscribe so you can join us again next time for more warm English conversations.
Until then, keep learning, keep smiling, and keep believing in yourself.
Because the best job you'll ever have is becoming the best version of you.
That's the perfect ending, Paul.
I try.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening to Slow English Channel.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care and keep shining.